Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are going to be doing a talk through just because I've been enjoying doing these lately, using a new palette. This is the Morphe 35O-2 palette. It is the upgrade from the 35O. Now I personally only own a few Morphe brushes and a few Morphe palettes. The 35O-2 and the 35O, those are the only two palettes that I own. But when I saw this palette come out, I knew I didn't need an extra an extra warm palette, but I'm such a sucker for warm palettes. Like, I just live, breathe, and die for them. So I decided to go ahead and pick this one up too. They did rebrand, so if you guys want me to do a comparison of the 35O and the 35O-2 so you can see if you actually need it or if you just want to buy it or whatever, by all means give this video a thumbs up, and also leave me a comment down below saying yes to the comparison or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. What I did is like a fiery, like hot Cheeto kind of look. Like, literally when I saw these two colors, oh, it also comes with a little film with these shades on it, so I might just tape mine to the top so that way I can kind of correlate, or not correlate, but kind of look and see, but whatever. So when I saw these two red shades in the corner, I was like, yes, you need to do a look using with those two, and this one right here has also been catching my eye, so I might do one look with that tomorrow. But this palette is gorgeous, you guys. It is so gorgeous. Like, this top row of shimmers right here, let me bring it in. This top row of shimmers is just calling my name, and then you get some more bronzy, coppery shades. You also have some darker browns right here and some mid-tone browns, perfect for transition. You also get a black and a mid-tone and neutral brown, and then a peach, more like peachy colors, and then you get a kind of like metallic-y, it's kind of like a white gold kind of color. It's so stunning. And these shimmers, like, that was one swipe, obviously. So much pigment. Like, I love my two Morphe palettes that I own just because they're affordable, you guys. And I know a lot of people get a lot of slack for liking Morphe products, but I don't see the big deal. They make money off of it, yes, but you know, we all have to make a living. That's just like me coming into a store that you work at, and you make commission on those products, but I'm not gonna buy anything from you because you make commission off of it. It's like, what kind of sense does that make? You know what I mean? Like, I don't make any money off of any Morphe products. I don't have a code. I'm not an affiliate with them or anything, but the hate that the beauty community gets for backing up Morphe is just, I don't know. People love BH Cosmetics and Coastal Scents, and their products are pretty much the same as these Morphe eyeshadows, like private or like wholesale, whole bulk, you know what I mean? Those type of brushes and things like that, but because people don't make commission off of them, they don't get any slack or any flack, you know what I mean? I don't know. People just annoy me. So I just primed my lids with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. That's what I always use. So now we are going to go into the shade Ablaze. It is this orange shade right here, smack dab in the middle of the palette, second row down. It's just an orangey shade, and depending on your skin tone, you can use a lighter shade if you need, or a darker shade if you need, but Ablaze is pretty good for me. So I am using a Morphe brush. I'm not sure of the brush number because it came out of the iCredible brush set, and if you're looking to, you know, get a few Morphe brushes, see if you like, I recommend that iCredible brush set because that's what I got, and you know, I like it. I like these brushes. So what I'm doing is using a fluffy brush, and I keep going in and out of focus. I'm sorry, I don't know why. My camera's playing me today. Maybe I need to scoot up a little bit so more of my face is in the camera. But so I'm working this into the socket of the crease. I'm keeping this pretty low. I'm bringing this into the inner corner, like this inner portion of my upper crease underneath of the eyebrows, and I'm also going to bring that all the way out towards the tail of my eyebrow as well, and then just blend and buff it up. You don't have to apply a lot of the shade because you're going to end up covering it with the red, but it's nice to have this as a base underneath. So next I'm going to take this shade called Fiery right here. It is like a red kind of color. It's like a, like a bright red. And I'm going to take that on another Morphe blending type brush. This one's a little more fluffy than the other one. I should have used this one for a blaze and the other one for fire, but this brush is already dirty. So what I'm going to do is put this directly into the crease. And I'm keeping this pretty tight. Even though this brush is fluffy, I just want to keep it tight because I don't want this to be up, super up. It's not super up, but I don't want to bring this up high in my crease, if that makes any sense. Also, I bring this in the inner corner and the outer corner, although it's going to get covered up by eyeshadow. I just want to make sure that it's going all the way in the inner and outer portion. And with this color, I just build it up until it's as saturated as I want and as red as I want. So then what I ended up doing, which wasn't necessary because these are honestly the same colors, I ended up going into my Wet n Wild Temporary Solutions eyeshadow palette. I think this is, yeah, this was limited edition, so I don't think they make it anymore, but you might be able to find it on eBay, maybe. But I used this red shade right here in the corner, and I took a Coastal Scents Pro Blending Brush. And what I did was just pack this in the crease just to give a little more redness to the look, I guess you could say. Just packing it in there just to really bring that red to life. And then I go back in with a blaze on that same brush and just use that to blend the colors. Now I'm taking a little bit more, I'm sorry, I used fire. Now I'm taking a little bit more of a blaze because I feel like it got lost in the upper crease. So I'm just going to run this over the top of the crease. So now we're going to take this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous red like shimmer. It's called Ruby. And we're going to take this on another Morphe, just a flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to pack this on as my base underneath of the glitter. You don't have to be extremely precise with this. You just want to make sure there's no skin peeking through or no patches or anything like that. So I'm going to bring this about halfway through because the glitter that I'm applying is pretty thick. It's pretty pigmented or it's pretty glittery. So I don't need a lot of this shade, but just as a map to where I want to apply it. You can leave it just like this if you don't have red and orange glitter. I think it looks so good like this, but if you want to add that extra pop to it, then add glitter. So what I did was I have two glitters here. One, the red I got from my stepmom's nail shop, and the other one I just got from Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's. I think it was Joann's. It was like a pack of like every single color there is. So it's like a burnt orange kind of color. So I mixed a burnt orange with a red. If it'll focus, it won't focus. So I'm not even, my camera's playing me today. So I mixed the two on this little mirror that I have. So it kind of looks like hot Cheeto glitter dust, you know. So I'm going to use some NYX glitter primer. It's my favorite glitter primer. I love the e.l.f. glitter primer as well, but I can't find it anywhere around me anymore. So I'm going to use that with an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and just pat this all over my lid where I want the glitter to be. And you need a little of the glitter primer. And then I'm going to take that glitter mix and just pat this everywhere where I want the glitter to be. And this orange and red glitter mix just mixes so well. Like you can see a little of the red or the orange, and then you can see the red, like you can see them both. So then I'm just going to take this brush and blend the top and tight line my waterline because I always do this. And then for a liner, I use my NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner. So I'm just going to do that and do a wing on my eye. So now I'm going to put on lashes and do my face, and then I'll come back on the camera for the lips and the lower lash line if I decide to do anything for that. Alright you guys, so I am back to do the lower lash line. We are pretty much going to do what we did on the top on the bottom. So I'm going to start with a blaze with a pencil brush. This is a Sigma E30 pencil brush and just use that on the lower lash line. You know what I wish? I wish this palette came with a mirror. That would help so much more. So I want to bring this down pretty low because it's going to end up getting covered with the red. And I'm getting fallout all on my lower eyelid. No thank you, ma'am. And I didn't put anything in my waterline, which I want to. I'm going to put this L'Oreal Silkissime eyeliner in black all the way from the inner corner to the outer, because we're going to go in and use some black really tight on the lower lash line. Oh my gosh, okay, I have to tape this because this little film is getting on my nerves. So I've just dusted off this brush and I'm just going to go in with the red really tight on the lower lash line. And honestly, we could probably leave it just like this if we wanted to, but I feel like adding a little bit of black is going to add a perfect amount of definition and smoke it out a little bit. And if you guys are curious about the brush that I'm using to like wipe away any of the fallout, I'm using a Luxie 640. It's a Pro Precision tapered brush. It is so soft. I got it out of one of my BoxyCharm boxes. Also, if you guys don't have a BoxyCharm subscription, what are you doing? It's amazing. You get so many good products. But I'm just going to go back in with that Pro Blending Fluff and use this to further blow out this lower part. And I've also connected it out into this outer portion, if you guys haven't noticed. So I'm just using it to kind of diffuse everything. And then we're going to take a Sigma E15 flat definer brush. And we're going to take the shade Wiz, which is the matte black down here in the corner. And we're going to use this on the outer corner, pretty much really tight to the lower lash line. And then, as always, I have no additional product on this brush, but I'm just using it to go right underneath of Wiz, which is the matte black, just to smoke that out. And then in the inner corner, I'm going to mix a few shades. I'm going to mix Sauce, which is along that same row. We pretty much use these four shadows. I'm going to take Sauce right here and a Sigma E21 smudge brush, and I'm going to put this into the inner corner to tie in that whole like orange and the glitter. This color is popping. Ooh, loving this color. I'm also piling it on in that inner corner to give it that metallic foiled kind of look. Oh my gosh, yes! Yes, that just added the perfect touch. I'm not even going to go in. I was going to go in with the shimmery white gold shadow on the top row, but I'm not even going to do that because I love this so much. Just like this. Just like this. All this damn fallout though. Like, it's almost as if I needed to do my lower lash line before I did my face, which I probably should have, but I didn't think there was so much fallout. Alright, you guys, for lips, I'm going to keep it simple because I want all the attention on the eyes. I'm going to use MAC Cork Lip Liner. It's just a brown lip liner and line my lips. And then for my lips, you guys, I'm going to take a NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Peanut Brittle. Yeah, Peanut Brittle. It's a pretty nude gloss. It's also kind of orangey, so I wanted that to kind of tie in with the inner corner. It's like an orangier nude. Not an orangier, but like a warmer nude. And I love these intense butter glosses because they are so moisturizing to the lips. I've loved butter glosses since they came out with them. Like, I've always been obsessed with them. So that, you guys, completes my look. I am really obsessed with how this look turned out. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone's going to be able to wear this or get away with it or even want to wear it. That's perfectly fine. Even if you don't want to wear it on an everyday basis, how about for a Halloween look, you know what I mean? I personally don't celebrate Halloween. I just never have. My grandma is like a die-hard Christian, and that's who raised me, so we were never allowed to celebrate Halloween. So I don't know if I'll get any Halloween looks up this year, just because, like I said, I don't really celebrate it, but I might think of something like an easy, like anyone can kind of do type of look, but I'm not sure, you guys. I don't know what I want to do yet, but nonetheless, I love how this look turned out. Let me know if you want to see a review on this palette, which I'm gonna do anyways, but I just want to know if y'all want to see it. And if you bought it, let me know. Also, if you did buy it, try and recreate this look just for the heck of it. Just to go to the grocery store with your kids or something like that, and then tag me in some pictures and on Instagram. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.